ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new segment on my show called The News in 5. So I'm going to share with you some news headlines in 5 minutes. These headlines are general headlines that I think you guys should pay attention to. And afterwards, you can always leave a comment in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share and all that stuff. All right, let's look at the headlines. Yeah, you're reading that correctly. South Africa faces risk of fuel shedding, warns liquefied fuels body. Fuel shedding, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you kidding me?
So we have load shedding, we have water shedding, and now we have fuel shedding. And coming soon, Wi-Fi shedding. No, I'm kidding. Don't take me seriously on that. So apparently, South Africa might face fuel shedding in the future if it did not implement the Morana report recommendation of 2006 to keep 90-day strategic stock. The Liquefied Fuels Wholesalers Association, LWFA, warned last week. So basically, we don't have any fuel reserves. And here's the interesting part. It's a bit of a read, but bear with me. At the end of apartheid, the democratic government inherited approximately 1 month's strategic stock of crude oil held at the SFF Saldanha Bay storage facility. In 2015, these stocks were unlawfully sold at various oil traders, and in November 2020, the Western Cape High Court reversed this purported sale. So we had reserves, but yeah, ANC does what they do best. Crompton said it was unclear where the physical stock of crude oil currently was. Okay, so apparently we are supposed to have some crude oil, but no one can find it. And whether it had been returned to the Saldanha Bay storage facility and whether the SFF was in possession of that crude oil. In April, Minerals Energy Minister Gwade Mantashe had said South Africa had 10 million barrels of strategic crude oil. So we're supposed to have 10 million barrels. Crompton said after the Russian invasion of Ukraine led to a spike in oil and petroleum product prices, this year the government had sold off some of the strategic crude oil stocks worth 6 billion rand and used the proceeds to subsidize petrol and diesel price. All right, so you don't need 2 brain cells to figure out what's going on here. But I really hope we don't start implementing petrol shedding, and I hope that we can find out where those 10 million barrels of crude oil are. All right, you gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. ANC pleads poverty in dispute with employees over non-payment of salaries. This is amazing. ANC actually going into court and admitting that they are broke. Although I don't know how broke they are when they're still paying, salaries of ministers and stuff like that. So the ministers come first, but not the South African people or the staff of the ANC at the lower level. Well, either way, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. So the ANC had many excuses for why they're running out of money, one of which was that their support is just low for funding and all that stuff. They've lost a lot of support, yada, yada, yada. But the most important part that was written in a court document is this part. According to Mashatile, and yes, I know that's not how you pronounce it, the Act imposes obligations to declare funding, and its sources places limits on the number of donations that can be received by political parties from donors. Certain categories of funding are prohibited. Did he just admit that they don't get funding in legal ways? I wonder if the previous headline has anything to do with this. I mean, hashtag just saying maybe some of those prohibited means was like selling crude oil when you're not supposed to. Either way, I hope that this comes back to bite them in the butt come 2024. South Africa will reveal plan to shut down 10 Eskom power plants at COP27. The country has secured a fraction of the $250 billion. Billion dollars, not rand, dollars. I don't even think I want to know how much that is in rand. Do we want to know? And it will need to spend over the next 3 decades, over the next 30 years, to fund the closing down of coal-fired plants and development of replacement green energy, such as wind and solar. We all know, and I wish the US, if anybody's watching this overseas, tell the US government, tell the European people, The ANC is not going to spend it on what they say they're going to spend it on. In the next 30 years, we're only going to have 3 windmills and maybe 2 plates of solar. That's pretty much it. And 2 batteries. That's it. That's it. That's all we're going to have. The rest of the money is going to go to the ANC pockets. That's pretty much it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of this new segment on the show? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and also let me know your thoughts on these headlines in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear from you, and I will make an effort to reply to most of the comments, if not all of them. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is your second reminder to please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and please do share this. Let's see if anybody else finds this entertaining and fun. And that's all I'm trying to do, is give you the news in 5 minutes in a fun and entertaining way. This is the first episode, and I think it can only get better from here. So thank you so much for your support. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.